Hi, Leslie. Thank you for coming in to meet with me today. My name is Gina. I'm an attorney here at the firm. It's very nice to meet you. Are you okay with going by Leslie?
Yes.
Okay, great. How was the drive over today?
It was good. Kind of long, but it was good.
Good. Okay, so before we dive in, my understanding is that you're here today to discuss a car accident that you were in.
Yeah.
But before we dive into that, I want to explain the interview process and what our overall goal is here today.
Okay.
So our overall objective during the initial meeting is for me to get a basic understanding of your situation and determine if I am able to assist you. What your goals may be and any harms that you may have sustained. Next, I'm going to give you some preliminary protective advice. If I can, and then we will determine if you want to move forward with me as your attorney. If you do, we'll discuss fees and retainer at the end. Let's see, while we chat today, I'm going to be taking some notes, so if it seems distracting, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to capture everything that you're saying.
That's fine.
I also want to explain confidentiality because I want you to feel completely comfortable with talking to me and giving me any information that you feel that I may need to represent you. So everything we discuss is confidential. I'm not going to discuss any of these things outside of our firm. All of the attorneys and the legal assistants who are here are also bound by this duty of confidentiality. So please feel free to be completely open with me.
Okay.
Okay. Also, anything that confidentiality is not covered with third parties. So you want to be careful with any information that you do give to third parties. It won't be covered.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'd like to start first by having you just chat with me and just let me know what brings you in today.
Okay. Well, as you know, I'm Leslie Reck. I was driving on Friday night and I got into a little car accident. So, yeah, that's why I'm here. I want to see, what I can do with that, how much money I can get,
Okay. So, in our intake notes, it indicates that there were no injuries, which is good. Is that correct?
Yeah, no one was injured.
Okay, no one was injured. And you said that the accident isn't your fault?
No, I wouldn't say it was my fault.
Okay, sounds good. So let's talk about what happened from the moment that you got in your car.
Okay.
Leading up to the accident. So some of the things that I'm going to be looking for is where were you driving to?
Okay. So I was at Keg and Colonel with some of my friends. You know, it was like the end of the night, and I think I would say it was about 11:15.
Okay.
And so I was just heading home, and I was driving west on Lincoln Highway.
Okay. And
it was kind of foggy, it was dense fog, so I couldn't really see everything that was going on, but I was driving carefully, okay? And the light was yellow, so I was just trying to make it, as one does, and I didn't see this car pull out right in front of me.
Okay.
And we kind of bumped a little bit, the cars were a little damaged, but not I couldn't drive it,
Okay. But you still had the yellow lights. I mean, it wasn't red.
Yeah, it was yellow.
Okay. So the other driver, when you say that they turned out, were you going straight through the light, and then were they turning right in front of you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was turning. No. Yes. I was turning, and then they turned out right in front of me. They were taking a right.
Okay.
And I was in the forward lane.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And so the sides of our cars hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Did you guys call the police when that happened?
Did we call the police? No, we did. Did we call the police? Oh yeah. No, we did call the police. Sorry,
Okay.
I was having trouble recalling. Yeah, we called the police, but they didn't give anyone a ticket.
No, it was that because there were no physical injuries, or
yeah, I think they just thought it was a minor car accident or something, so it wasn't necessary to give a ticket.
Okay, so no ticket. Did they take any photos or take a report for the accident?
Not really.
No report. Okay. Okay. What kind of damage was done to your car in the accident?
So it was the left front fender of the other car And then just like the side of my car, I would say, like it's like dented, a little scraped up.
Okay. Okay. So it's the left front fender of the other car,
Yes.
and then it's going to be the side of your car.
Yes, it would be like the right side of my car.
Okay. Have you taken your car into a collision shop to get damages assessed?
Yeah, I did, and they gave me like a 4,800 and a 5,500 like estimate for the car repairs. So
Okay, so the 4,800, would
Mhm.
that be for your car or for the other car?
oh, this was all for my car.
This is
yeah.
all for yours. So
I went to 2 different body shops, and they gave me those 2 different estimates.
okay, so 4,800 from one, and then you said 5,500 from
Yes.
the other. Okay. Okay. Have you notified your insurance of the accident?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
And I don't want to because it's already, my insurance is already pretty high, and I just don't want it to go higher.
Okay. Do you know if the other driver has contacted their insurance, and have you heard from them?
I have not heard anything from them.
Okay. Have you heard from the other driver since?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second here. Now I want to circle back and talk about some other stuff.
Okay.
You said that you were leaving Keg and Colonel's around 11:15. You were there with some friends. Can you describe Keg and Colonel? I've never heard of that place. Is it like a restaurant? Is it a bar? Is it a?
It's a bar.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can get food there like before 8 p.m.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. Do you go there regularly with your friends?
I wouldn't say regularly, but we go sometimes, you know, like
Okay.
on the weekends.
Okay. When you were there, how long were you at Keg and Colonel's for before?
I think we got there at like 7,
Seven.
maybe.
And you said you left around 11:15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like 4 hours.
Okay. And then you said that the weather outside was really foggy.
Yeah.
Had it been raining previously, or?
No, it hadn't been raining, but it was just one of those like foggy nights where it's like foggy and like the ground is wet, but it hasn't rained, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So while you were at Keg and Colonel's, about 4 hours, did you have any food and drinks there?
I did not have any food. I had dinner before.
Okay.
I don't really remember drinking.
You don't remember drinking? Okay.
No.
Were any of your friends drinking?
Yeah, but you know, they drink all the time. You
They
know,
do.
I was gonna drive, so I didn't really.
You didn't? Okay. Did you have anything?
Maybe like 1 beer, but
One
like that 1 beer in 4 hours, like that doesn't really do anything, you know? Like I was still okay to drive.
Okay. Okay. So the intake notes say that you don't have any physical injuries. Has
Mhm.
anything arisen since then? Sorry, I'm scooting out of the
Okay.
camera.
No, I don't have any injuries. I still don't feel any pain or anything like
Okay.
that. You know, it's just the damage to my car.
Okay. Have you ever been into an accident before this?
No, I have not.
No? Okay. Have you ever received any moving violations, like traffic tickets?
No.
No? Okay. How about, have you ever been arrested for DUI while driving?
No.
No. Okay, so no tickets,
Mm-mm.
never been in an accident. Okay. And the driver pulled out in front of you. So based on what we're talking about, I believe what your goals might be, but please correct me if I'm wrong, is to get reimbursement for the vehicle, for the damages to the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's mostly what I'm looking for, just like compensation for the accident, just so I can pay for like the repairs on my car, and you know, like if we could expedite that somehow, because like I just want to fix my car right now.
Yeah, okay. And you would want to do this by going after the other driver and potentially through their insurance, not your own.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say anything before, but I think the other driver was definitely drinking.
Okay.
You know, because like after we collided, we like pulled into the Pizza Hut parking, like the Pizza Hut right there on like Lincoln Highway.
Yeah.
So we like pulled it over there, obviously to like exchange information to make sure everyone was like okay and like call the police, right? But when I opened their door, it smelled like straight alcohol, so it made me think that he was definitely drinking.
That he was definitely drinking. Did you mention that to the police when they came?
Maybe, I don't know. It was so chaotic at the time. Probably not, because if I had, he would have done like the like the test to see if he was sober or not.
Okay. Did the police question either you or the other driver about drinking?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. And so that night, all right. So let's go through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to review my notes really quickly.
Okay.
Do you know the name of the other driver?
I think his name was like Bob or something. I don't really know.
Bob.
Yeah, I probably have it written down somewhere.
Okay.
That might not be his name. I don't really know. It's written down somewhere.
Okay. All right. Oh, here's a question I forgot to ask. Do you wear glasses or anything while you're driving?
Yes. I mean, I'm wearing contacts right now, and most of the time I will wear contacts, but sometimes I'll wear glasses.
Okay. And the night of the accident, did you have your contacts in?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Oh, here's another one that I missed. Do you know if there were any witnesses to the accident? Did you have any passengers in your car, or did Bob?
No, it was just me,
Okay.
and Bob was alone in his car, and the only other witness I would say would be like the cops when they came onto the scene.
Okay.
It was pretty empty,
Okay. And you said no tickets were issued by the police, and also an accident report was not done.
No.
Okay. All right. Have you taken any steps post-accident that I should be aware of? I think I already asked you if you spoke to your insurance. You said no.
Mm-hmm.
You have not heard from the other driver's
No.
insurance, and you have not gone to the doctor. Is there anything else that you think I might know or should know?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. When you were driving the speed limit?
Yeah, I mean, I sped up a little bit, to like get through that yellow light, but I wouldn't say I was going like 70 miles per hour or anything,
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you did you make any lane changes while you were going through that light, or were you just in your lane going straight?
I was just in my lane going straight.
Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to summarize everything that you just told me.
Okay.
Let me know if I missed anything or if there's anything else that you think that I may need to know.
Okay.
Again, I just want to remind you of the confidentiality. I want you to be as completely open as possible. It's going to allow me to represent you the best, okay? So on Friday, you left Keg and Colonel's with your friends around 11:15. You had been there since about 7 p.m. You didn't get any food there because you had eaten previously.
Yes.
You had one beer while you were there, but your friends were drinking more.
Yeah.
Okay. You got in your car to leave. It was dense fog outside, but it wasn't, the roads weren't wet.
No, the roads were wet, but it hadn't been raining.
It hadn't been raining. Okay, but the fog caused the
wet
roads
ground,
to be
yeah.
wet? Okay. So you're driving along, light turns yellow, you speed up a bit to make it through the yellow light. And as you're doing that, Bob, the other driver, turns out in front of you.
Yeah.
And you guys get into a minor accident. It caused $4,800 to $5,500 of damage to your car. You're unsure of the damage that it caused to his car.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Insurance has not been contacted. You have not been contacted by insurance.
No, not yet.
Police did respond to the accident, but they did not issue a ticket. They did not take a report. Since then, you haven't had any physical injuries, and you haven't heard from the other party about physical injuries.
Correct.